What is up, everyone? This is Josh from Lead and Iron, and doing this video off my iPhone 4S. The phone is just like 10 years old and a month, I think. Yeah, so it says 1080p, it doesn't zoom, like the rear camera doesn't zoom or anything. While in video mode, it was kind of hard to try to figure out how I wanted to do this because it's either too close or too far away, and I don't even know how the speakers or the microphone's picking this up. And I'm using my Sony cam to make sure I'm in picture because the front camera was not very great quality and it looked really grainy, so I went with the rear camera, but I couldn't see it, so this is where I am right now. It only has like 10 gigabytes of free space. This is the 16 gigabyte model, which is kind of like, we think back and we're like, man, we used to really just live off of 16 gigabytes. So it's a little strange to think that I might be running out of space here. And mind you, that there's no photos, no videos. This is just, I didn't even put a Apple ID in or nothing. So this is just the phone, and with nothing in it, it is at 10, I think it was like 10.7 gigabytes or something that is free space. So that's like nothing anymore. So it's a little strange to me to think that this is what phones were 10 years ago. While, I mean, don't get me wrong, the phone feels very quality. You can tell the glass is nice, it has weight to it. It's still a nice phone, super small. I mean, I guarantee it's like this big, you know? And it like fits in the palm of my hand, and then I compared it to this behemoth, you know, 13 Pro Max, and it's just, it looks like a dwarf, you know, it dwarfs it. So I remember, like, during those times, it was right before like the big, like, we all wanted big phones for the screens, and this was more like you wanted a phone to fit your pocket, and you wanted this phone so you can text with one hand. It was little things like that why the iPhone 4S, 4, 3S, 3, how they all took off is because it was small and it did fit in your pocket. And then now we want, well, most of us want like the larger screen we can get, the high quality cameras, microphones, and we've come a long way. It's amazing that I'm still able to take some video off of this. I do keep my electronics in really great shape. I mean, there's like no scratches on this. It's always in a case. The screen has always been like protected. It was dirty, and that was about it because it was sitting in some, you know, in a drawer. But for the most part, it still looks brand new. And I'm just kind of like wondering, should I take the battery out of this thing and then like, you know, have it like a background prop, because I don't want necessarily like the battery to expand and then break the whole thing. It happened to my iPod, my original iPod, and it was kind of sad because, you know, those are kind of things that you want to keep, and like you can see like the technological advances that we've gone through during 10 years. So now like all my videos and music and anything else fits on my phone. I can take 4K, you know, slow motion 4K, all on my iPhone. When before, even before these iPhones, we had like an iPod and then our cell phone, and then like we had to get recorders, and so now everything fits into this phone, and it was a great success. I was going to take this opportunity to pick the winner because we have 56 subscribers, guys, and thank you so much. I can't express that to you guys enough. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart and say thank you for subscribing to me and just watching some of these videos and stuff, and you know, my shorts. And I'm gonna take, what I'm gonna do is get the mic, make a video on it. You know, I do have a video on it already, but I want to take a video and have the mic here. And then we'll go through, I'll put the screen on the green screen back here, and we'll go through and we'll pick a random, you know, comment, subscription. So that's the way we'll do it. Hopefully I can find a program that does it. I have been looking, and worst case scenario, I'm going to write every single name down and put them all in that bucket, and you know, the comments and what the comments said, and put it all and mix it all up, and you know, go through and verify that that was. But I'll show you all that process. So I'm excited to do that, and I'm excited to, like, there's other plans in the works right now for 100, for 500, for 1,000, and you know, so on. This is just kind of like my way of saying thank you. I'm able to give something back, and that's like my way of being able to give back. So even though right now it's not like the greatest microphone, but it's a good quality microphone that will get you streaming. And I made sure that it's brand new, still unpacked, never opened. I made sure that I picked something that was budget friendly, but still good enough to have good audio quality for, you know, someone's stream. So I wanted to do that, and I just kind of really wanted to thank you guys, because it's been a crazy cool 2 years. Like, I look back on some of my videos and it's 2 years ago, and I'm like, ooh, it was terrible. Not that I'm like, you know, super great or anything, but I've been working on my video editing skills. I've been working on not saying 9 million times. I've been worrying, there I go. I've been, you know, really working on looking at the camera and looking at you guys, and, you know, talking to you guys like if you guys were in the room. And if that's something that you haven't done, try it, because it's kind of hard. Like, it would almost be easier if, like, there was somebody holding the camera, and, you know, I can pretend that I'm talking to them. But, and worse, you know, now I got it to where I'm just like, hey, I'll ask questions, and then I'll hear your guys' feedback and say, it's kind of like having a conversation. Though it takes a little while, you know, to get that conversation line. But the next video, I'll be able to answer those questions, and then I'm kind of getting like a groove. So it's really cool. I really enjoy doing these. I know some of my videos, I'm very long-winded, but they're going to keep getting better, guys. And I just thank you so much. I promise you, my skills are getting better. I like being able to look back and watch myself grow. And then, like, one of these, like, retro, using my iPhone, my old iPhone, my iPhone 4S, and making a video on it and seeing how much the quality of the audio has changed, the video has changed, you know, the focus that the cameras have, how much that has changed, all the technological stuff, all the steps that we've accomplished in the last, you know, 10 years, 15 years. And I look at this video with, like, my new phone, and I was blown away how great it looked, and crystal clear pictures, you know. When I look at this, and I took a picture of, I think it was my television last night, and I was just like, ooh. So, this is kind of like been like a fun, I've been really having fun with wanting to make a video with this phone. So I really appreciate your guys' feedbacks and the thumbs up and the yeses, because I really wanted to see how hard it would be to create a YouTube video with a 10-year-old phone. So we've all seen, like, you know, can this 10-year-old CPU still game? Well, now I'm like, can this 10-year-old phone still make quality YouTube videos? So that was just kind of like the way I was looking at stuff. And I think it was a pretty cool idea, just because it's like, you know, those retro, like, videos, like before when I was growing up as a kid, we had those super huge cameras that fit on your shoulder, you know, the video cameras, and you'd have to look through the viewfinder, and there was always somebody, like at Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner, you know, with one of those. And now we can just pull out our phone and it's amazing quality. So anyway, I'm getting long-winded again, and I only got 10 gigabytes, but it's only 1080p I think. But I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. We've passed 50 subscribers. I have not forgotten about it. We're working on that video. I'm going to make sure that everyone's included, and that's the most important thing to me. everyone is included. So up to yesterday, which we reached 56, everyone from that 56 is included. Anyone from the 56 on will be included in the 100 video, and then so on. So I want to make it, you know, I don't, as much as I really want to include everyone, I want to include those that reach the within the 50, so like 56, and it would happen like quick. So I want to give them their opportunity, and then from the 56 to the 100 their opportunity. And it doesn't mean that you can't win twice. So let's say you win at 50, and then in 200 or 300 or 500 you win again. That's just the luck of the random draw. So, but I promise you, you know, we're gonna work on things that are gonna be fun. So I'm really looking forward. Like, I was having a conversation with my wife, and we're having like, well, what are we gonna do if we ever hit 100,000? And one of the things that she blurted out, and hopefully we can make this happen, was, why don't you build like 3 gaming PCs and give them away? 100,000. And I was just like, that's a great idea. Hey, so check this out. So once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll give away a GPU. So we'll figure out which GPU it is. Whether it, let me know in the comments if you guys want an AMD GPU or a NVIDIA GPU. So if I can get my hands on like a 30 series or a 6000 series, let's see if I can do it without scalper prices. So let's see if I can do it. And if you guys get me to 1,000, we'll give away a GPU. It's either going to be NVIDIA or AMD. So you guys are going to have to play a pivotal role in this and say, hey, we want AMD or we want NVIDIA, and let me know in the comments below on this. I don't know about this video. Maybe I'll make a video on it on myself. I think that would be really fun, and it will be brand new, unopened box, untested, and that kind of scares me, because I have gotten dead components. So I would have to get it like right before we hit 1,000, or maybe I'd have to give some kind of guarantee or something. So I'll work on those things out, but we'll get you guys a GPU. And maybe we can work on, you know, other PC components and just little things, t-shirts, anything. So we'll bundle stuff, and we'll do things, and we'll have fun. We'll have fun with this. And eventually, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to start using Gleam. And Gleam glitches for me. I don't know if it glitches for you guys. And some of my entries don't get recorded. So I really don't want to use Gleam, but that seems to be like the industry standard. And I'd rather do it this way. Like, I'm just some dude. Like, I'm not a company or nothing. I'm just some guy on, you know, YouTube that understands how sucky a situation is. And when you want a game and you can't get parts, it's nice to have a chance to at least win one. I wish I can get like 10 or 20 and, you know, give those away, but I mean, unless one of the companies want to step up and do it. But it's coming out of my pocket, out of my own pocket, guys. So I'll do the best I can, and we'll start working on getting a GPU. Let's get us to 1,000, so we can give that away. But this has been my iPhone video. This has been my iPhone Forest video. This was just kind of like a video that I want to do for fun. But that is coming. 56 is the number. So anyone coming in is coming into the 100. We'll find something cool for 100 too. I'll work on that. I'll do, you know, I'll update some shorts and stuff showing what I'm doing. And then we'll make a video on actually choosing the winner. We'll do a complete video on that. And then we'll mail it out. Start working on 100, because 100 should be more fun, right? Okay, so we'll get it more fun. Thank you guys again for spending your time with me, even if it's 15 minutes. Please hit that subscribe. Let's look forward to 100. Let's look forward to 1,000. Let's look forward to 100,000. We're gonna have some fun with this, okay? Thank you for watching, guys. My back hurts, and I gotta go.